Hi guys, Monroe Steele here from Fashion Steele NYC, and welcome back to my channel. Do not forget to like and subscribe to never miss a video. Okay, first things first guys, I had my wisdom tooth pulled like 2 days ago. Yes, it was on the Labor Day Saturday. This tooth was killing me and I had to have it pulled out, so I might sound a little funny during this video. I'm so sorry, I really cannot help it. But to anyone who has to have a wisdom tooth pulled, it really is not that bad. I was in and out in an hour. I still really haven't had any pain. I didn't feel anything. The worst thing has been like my lip swelled a little bit, and then my lips are really chapped, and then my jaw's a little tight because I held my mouth open for so long. But otherwise I feel like I'm healing pretty good. I do have a tiny bit of swelling, but nothing a little ice in a couple of days cannot handle, which is good because you guys, it is New York Fashion Week. I took a chance, y'all, because I am actually walking in the DSW runway redone fashion show on September the 4th. Yes, today is September 2nd. Labor Day that I'm recording this, and so I took a chance by getting this tooth pulled and like hoping that I would be okay for the show, but I think I'm going to be okay. So this video is all about how I prepare for New York Fashion Week, what all goes into it, what I do, how I prepare to get everything started. New York Fashion Week will start this Friday, September the 6th, and it will run till next Saturday, September the 14th, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think it actually ends on September the 11th. But I've been getting tons of show invites. I'm working with a lot of brands this New York Fashion Week. This is the first time in a while I've done like more than maybe 2 collaborations for Fashion Week. So I'm really excited about that. I'm walking in a fashion show, which is pretty awesome. Make sure you tune in to the DSW website on September the 4th. I think it's at 7 or 6 or 4. Don't give me the line. I don't know what time it is, but I know I'll be walking in their runway show. I'm gonna tell you guys about some events you can go to if you're here in New York City during New York Fashion Week that are free and open to the public. And I'm gonna show you some things that I got in. So, first things first, let me show you my outfit because I know you wanna see what I got on. So I'm wearing my favorite Annie Costello Brown earrings. I love these earrings. I've had them for about, I don't know, 2-3 years. They are so well made. I'm wearing this bodysuit top from Lulu's. Yes, I'm a Lulu's ambassador. If you go back and watch that Lulu's haul video, you will see this top. I also wore it on the blog and on my Instagram. It's a really good top. I think it's cool. And it will work well for fall with like a cute little blazer. Next up, I have on a Tibby skirt. Tibby is one of my favorite brands and is actually one of the fashion shows that I'm going to this New York Fashion Week. And I think they have this in like newer colors now, so that's even better, like better colors for fall. But this like purple lilac color is a look. And then I'm wearing my favorite BCBG sandals. They also come in white. I think I posted them in a previous video for you guys. I got them in black and white, and so I will put a link to everything I can find down in the description. The lipstick is Laura Mercier Chocolate Divine. It's a really good brown. So first up, how I prepare for New York Fashion Week is to make sure I have all of my like professional business cards ready and printed. I usually get my business cards from Vista Print, and I usually update them every year. These are actually from last year and I need to update them again, but I already had so many of these that I didn't need to print out anymore. On my business card, it just has the name of my blog, my name, my Instagram, Twitter handle, and my email. And I find that having a picture of yourself is good too, because then, you know, people can kind of match your face with your Instagram. I love these business cards. I always keep them on me anytime I go to New York Fashion Week, because you really never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna be seated next to. You never know who you're gonna be waiting in line with. And like, it's the perfect time to make connections with like like-minded people in your field and to just get your name out there. Business cards are in. I know a lot of people just say, oh well, you know, give me your Instagram handle, but just because you follow someone doesn't mean like they're gonna remember you. You know, sometimes you have to screenshot that so they don't get lost in the sauce. But having a business card, always a good way to go. They're very affordable at Vistaprint. I think you can also get them at Moo. I think it's Moo. I've used Moo before too. I prefer Vistaprint. Oh, sorry guys. That's the little sound my phone makes when I get a sale from my Etsy shop. Speaking of my Etsy shop, a lot of this information about like how to pitch to brands for New York Fashion Week is included on my Etsy shop. I have a template specifically for pitching for Fashion Week, how to request a show invite, how to find the PR contacts for the brands and the designers so you know where to send the email, how to track the email once it's sent, exactly what to include in the email. And this is the same template I use when I pitch for Fashion Week. I don't have to do it as often unless it's like a newer brand and I've never been to their show before. I've pitched so much that most of the brands kind of know me and they just send me invites every season through Fashion GPS, and I'll go over what that is in a minute. But if you ever want to go to Fashion Week and you're a blogger or an influencer or a business owner and you just want to experience Fashion Week and you know you can get something out of it, I would check out that template. I'll put a link to it below. That was a nice little segue. I didn't even plan to do that. So the next thing I did was I kind of compiled a list of all the shows I wanted to attend based on the New York Fashion Week schedule. So to find that, I just went online to NewYorkFashionWeek.com, NYFW.com. They have the entire schedule here. So you can click the schedule and it gives you every show that's showing, every time it's showing, every day. I think I signed up for their newsletter as well. So as soon as the schedule dropped, I got an email with all of the PR contacts for every designer showing. And so that makes it very easy for me to send show requests to all of the shows that I want to attend and to make sure that I have the correct PR contacts for those brands and designers. But another quick way to find the contacts is also to just go to that brand's website. They usually will have a PR contact. Yes, it's a lot of work. I think I pitched to maybe 10 new shows this season that I've never been to, only because I think these new designers are cool and I want to check them out. But otherwise, you got to do a lot of work. Like, you can't just expect people to like know who you are and just send you an invitation. That is really not how Fashion Week works. And also, even if they know you and you've been coming to their show almost like every season, you still got to make sure you send a show request like every time. If you're not an editor of a major magazine or a stylist that's well known, then you're gonna have to pitch every season, because some seasons you might get an invite and other seasons you won't unless you ask for it. Closed mouths don't get fed on the boulevard. Let's go into GPS. Fashion GPS is this website that's been around for a good while, ever since New York Fashion Week was at Lincoln Center and they started doing barcodes to let people in, and so you needed an email to receive the barcode. So Fashion GPS is like this website that you register with, and then every season you can kind of look at the calendar of events happening. Usually all fashion events are fashion shows, and you can request invites, and you can also RSVP for invites that you receive so that you get a barcode, so that any of the shows you go to, you show your barcode, they scan it, you get into the show. Or if they aren't based on barcodes, which most of them are, but some of them aren't, you just give them your name, they look it up, they let you into the show. So here is a look at my Fashion Radar GPS account. I can go over here to events, and it's gonna bring up basically everything that's happening in New York City, Paris, London, New York, all the major fashion cities. You see there's something, a pop-up going on here, and there's a little button here that I can request an invitation to this, and that's kind of how it works. So if you go through, you can kind of see who's showing for Fashion Week. You can reply yes or no and accept a show request. These are a few of the shows that I'm attending. So that's pretty much how it works. It's really easy. I don't know how hard it is now to like get a Fashion GPS account. I'm not even sure what you have to go through to do it, but it should be fairly easy if you just go to the original website and follow the directions. So this is my email. Anytime there's a new New York Fashion Week, I set up a new Dropbox, like this one, 2019 New York Fashion Week September, and then 2019 New York Fashion Week, 2019 Paris September, because I'm going to New York and Paris. And these are all of the shows that I've gotten invitations for and that I've RSVP'd to. As you can see, it's 76 emails. It's a lot. I highly doubt that I will go to every single show. It's really just not possible. You will burn yourself into the ground trying to go to every single show. So what I do is, you guys see my little calendar here. I kind of break it up. I don't do more than, let's say, about 3 to 4 shows a day, and that's maximum. And that's only if I really and truly love that brand, because it's a lot. For like 7 days straight, you running all around, like it can just wreak havoc on your psyche. So what I like to do is I like to go into my notes in my phone and just create an entire schedule for myself, starting with September the 4th, ending on September the 11th, just with everything that I've already RSVP'd to, things that I'm getting paid to do that I have to go to, and times and addresses, because sometimes, you know, you just don't have time to go through your email and try to find the address for a show. So let me show you guys what this looks like. So these are all of my shows for every day of Fashion Week, and I just like to put it in my notes like that. And let's say you do not have an invitation, but you kind of find out just perusing social media where a show is. You can always just like dress up and try and go. Most of the time they won't let you in, but if they have standing, you could just go up to the person who's letting people in and say, you know, I don't have a ticket, but I really love this designer, I really love this brand, do you have any space for standing? If they say yeah, then it's great. You could come in, you could stand in the standing section, and you could watch the show. I just would not advise you trying to go get a seat. Please don't get embarrassed. Like, I've seen so many people get embarrassed by going and sitting in someone's seat, and then that person, an editor at Elle or Marie Claire, shows up, and then they're like, actually, and then you have to get up in front of everybody and like move. It's like so embarrassing. Don't play yourselves, guys. Don't play yourselves. The main things I'm looking forward to are walking in the DSW runway show on September 4th. I already told you about that. On Thursday, I have the Shop Bop party. Y'all, Shop Bop always has a bomb party during New York Fashion Week. I went last season. Did you guys check out that vlog? Because there's a whole vlog about the Shop Bop party. Actually, I think my camera died right as the party got started. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen this year. Like, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna take you guys with me. On Friday, September the 6th, there is a brand that I'm working with, Bumble Biz, which is basically networking for business people. They are having a Hive pop-up shop at Showfields. Showfields is located on 11 Bond Street. They're having it on September 6th and September 7th. It's free, it's open to the public on the 4th floor. You can go anytime. They're gonna have makeup applications, they're gonna have aura readings, they're gonna have happy hours, and just basically networking with, you know, people in the industry. So if you're interested, I have a link below where you can check out more of the details and you can RSVP. You do not need an RSVP to come, you could just show up. So definitely check that out, Bumble Biz. Make sure to follow them on Instagram, Bumble Biz, and I will be working with them this New York Fashion Week. Another cool thing I'll be doing this New York Fashion Week that I didn't do last season is that I will be doing a few backstage shows, which I'm super duper excited about. I will be going backstage with Avita, so that should be really fun. Tibby show, one of my favorite shows. Y'all know I love Tibby. I'm also going backstage at the Philip Lim show and backstage at the Ryan Roach show. So y'all are gonna have some backstage content soon. I think I got a question on my Instagram about like what goes on backstage, so I will be sure to vlog it so you can see exactly what happens backstage. It's fun, it really is. I'm gonna get into like how I decide what I'm gonna wear for New York Fashion Week really it just comes down to a few things. Like, I love getting the September issues because they always come out like right before Fashion Week. I have Vogue, I have Marie Claire, I have Elle, and I try and find some inspiration. This New York Fashion Week, just like last New York Fashion Week, I'm working with Shopbop, and so they also sent me over a few things to wear. Let me just show y'all what I'm thinking about wearing this New York Fashion Week. It's a good mix of stuff, I think. First up, I have this white denim set that I got from the Tibby sample sale. I think I even vlogged that when I went to the Tibby sample sale. Make sure to check out that vlog. I love this jumpsuit. It's a denim skirt. It's kind of cinched at the waist. It just looks really cool on, and I'm definitely gonna wear this to the Tibby show. I try to always wear the designer if I can to that show. Like, a lot of these designers, I don't have their clothing, so I wear something that I think would be reminiscent of that designer. But Tibby, because I love them so much, and because I'm doing backstage and also I've been invited to the show, I will be wearing this probably. I don't know what shoe I'm gonna wear yet, but I'll either wear my Tibby mules or the white sandals that I had on earlier. I think it would just be a good look. I mean, yes, it's after Labor Day, but white still makes for an excellent photo op. So now I'm gonna show you the 3 pieces that Shopbop sent over for me this New York Fashion Week. First up are these Kinesia Schneider denim jeans, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, but y'all, they're so cool. Isn't that neat? So one part is wide leg and the other part is a skinny leg. Now look, when you're dressing for New York Fashion Week, the quirkier, the colorful, the better it is for you with like getting photo ops. Especially if you're a fashion blogger, that is very important because those photos are gonna end up in street style shots on Vogue, on Teen Vogue, on Elle, on Marie Claire, on Refinery 29, on Man Repeller, and all of those outlets that people love to go to for fashion inspiration. Also, you can end up getting pinned hundreds of times, and like, it's just a really good look for expanding your brand, for getting your name out there. When I was looking through the Shopbop website and had some choices to make, I was like, you know what, these are perfect. Like, I can jazz them up with a cool top, with some nice mules, and it'll also be comfortable for me to run around during the day for fashion shows. Next up from Shopbop is this absolutely stunning Ellery dress. Like, the colors are neon, they are bright. Oh, you guys, this dress fits like a glove. I absolutely love it. I'm probably gonna wear this to the Shopbop party because it deserves like a whole moment. Yeah, so good. Oh, I'm actually thinking about buying this dress because it fits so well. If you're interested in details, I will be putting links to all of these things below. Do not worry, but bright colors, like I said, will get you noticed, and this is just show-stopping. Ellery is always a good look. And last but not least from Shopbop is this Adim, I'm not sure, dress from Shopbop. It has really great detailing. Like, I love these like dramatic dynasty cap sleeves. It's a beautiful blue color, and then it's kind of a high-low. So in the front, your legs are a little bit out, and then it's just nice and flowing in the back. I mean, it doesn't look like much on this hanger, but it is a super duper show-stopping dress, and I know like it's just gonna work well for being photographed and for being noticed. So those are my 3 things from Shopbop. I'm definitely gonna be rocking these shoes a lot because the square-toed shoes and white shoes are really in right now. I love these. I think I showed these in a previous video. I got them from Tradesy. They are Balenciaga white patent leather square-toed shoes with a block black heel. Definitely gonna wear these a lot because they're comfortable. That's the thing about choosing footwear for New York Fashion Week as well. You want to be stylish, but you want to be comfortable too, because you're gonna be doing a lot of walking, a lot of standing in line, a lot of waiting, and so it's worth it not to kill your feet. Every season, at the end of the season, my feet are like done. I need a million massages and pedicures, but this year I'm gonna be smart. I might also pull out these, the Derek Lam white booties that I got from the Derek Lam sample sale. I think these were what, $50 when I got them from the sample sale, but these are good too. Very low heel, super stylish, and right on trend with the white that I can wear during Fashion Week. So let me show you another outfit that I might wear that I just put together myself. You guys remember when I went to Century 21 and I bought some things, and these Jacquemus pants or culottes were one of the things that I bought. They're made really cool. I mean, you can't tell just by looking at it on the hanger, but when I try them on, they're like the craziest looking pants, and I love them. Jacquemus is like, he's major, okay? His designs are at the top of everyone's list right now. Just very cool, very quirky, nothing that you've kind of seen before. Woo, almost choked, you guys. Anywho, like I was saying, nothing that you've never really seen before. These will definitely like get you noticed during Fashion Week, and I plan on pairing them with this off the shoulder colorful top. This top is just from Zara actually. It's very well made. I think the colors are great. I'm gonna stand out. I'm gonna be nice and bright, and plus I kind of want to get my warm weather Fashion Week clothes out of the way because it's seeming like it's gonna be a little cool. I don't know, this Fashion Week I think it's gonna be pretty standard. Let me look at the weather. So yeah, it's not gonna be bad. It's gonna be mostly in the mid 80s to the mid 70s. Sorry guys, somebody just bought a template. That's my little cha-ching sign. So yeah, mid 80s to mid 70s. That's usually about what it is as far as weather is concerned for New York Fashion Week. So it's still gonna be hot. Luckily I have a lot of dresses. I have a lot of like off the shoulder tops and things that aren't too hot but also aren't like already fall gear. It's kind of a delicate balance trying to figure out what to wear because it's still hot, yet people are kind of wanting to transition into fall. I will probably wear more fall looks during Paris Fashion Week because Paris Fashion Week is the last week of September, first week of October, and their weather there is a little bit cooler, so I'll be able to get away with probably wearing a boot or a bootie or even like a knee-high boot. We'll see. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll make a video for that too. Let me know if you think I should blow. So that's just a few ways that I prepare for New York Fashion Week. I get my business cards ready. I go to the New York Fashion Week website. I look at the calendar. I see who's showing. I make a list of the shows I want to go to. I then pitch to those PR reps for the designers and for the brands. I send my pitch letters to them via email requesting a show invite, and then I wait. And then I get my invitation. Sometimes I have to go to Fashion GPS to say yes, I'm coming, or no, I'm not coming. And I get all of my barcodes. I then just make a schedule that I can actually see with my own eyes on the notes in my phone so I know where I'm going and what time. I also sort out all of my brand collaborations. This New York Fashion Week, like I said, I'm working with DSW. I'm walking in their show. I'm also working with Shopbop on some sponsored content. I'm working with BumbleBiz on some sponsored content. Don't forget to check out their event. It's free. BumbleBiz networking event, September 6th and 7th at Showfields. I'll put a link to it below so you can check out the events that they're going to be having. They're free. You could come with or without an RSVP. It's kind of just like a recharging station for everyone running back and forth to shows for New York Fashion Week. I'm also working with From You Flowers this New York Fashion Week. I actually got to do a really fun collaboration with them, creating New York Fashion Week looks based on a few different bouquets that they have. So stay tuned for that soon. It'll be dropping on my Instagram. I love working with flower brands. Like, it's good. Make sure to follow them on Instagram. From You Flowers. They deliver same day and next day. The next step is just to go to the shows. So stay tuned, guys. I'm definitely gonna vlog New York Fashion Week. I'm gonna vlog every single day. And if you haven't checked out last season's vlogs, definitely go to the Fashion Week section and watch all my videos. I have vlogs from New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week. Very fun vlogs. I think those are like the funnest vlogs that I like to watch, like on other people's YouTubes. I think they're just so interesting. So I hope you will enjoy those videos. In the meantime, just check me out on Instagram. I will be Insta storying every day as well. That's it, you guys. I actually have to get ready to go to the US Open. My first time ever, so that'll be fun. Yeah, if you have any New York Fashion Week questions, drop them below in the comments. Anything else, head over to my Etsy shop to check out the pitch templates and anything else you want to know about pitching to brands. Everything's there. Yeah, and I didn't show you guys all my outfits, just a few, because I want you to be a little surprised when I drop some things on the gram. But yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun, hectic, exciting, exhilarating, exhausting week ahead.